Data gathering? I was hoping for some action our first time out. What are these things?
I am certain that many of you are curious as to our situation.
Hello, this is Scoryth of the Crimson Renegades, and welcome back to Playthrough featuring Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. Last time we got attacked by invaders, and now we're getting a little information about them. And what happened to us when we got here after attacking the giant fishing
We
lure.
are trapped like the other ships, and cannot escape.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Like the Tarkanus gravity well. 247 ships have been lost there.
Okay, whatever you say, blue guy.
Bermuda Triangle. You know, back on Earth.
Okay, that is a reference I'm familiar with.
Our primary weapons and propulsion systems are offline at the moment. The captain's current strategy is to find out as much as we can about our surroundings while we effect repairs.
That's smart.
So, what's the deal with our unwelcome visitors?
Yeah, what about them?
We do
used
not
to have
have
a lot
much
of ammo
information
against
about
them.
as of yet, Mr. Beesman. They appear to be scavengers of some sort.
Hence why the weapon is called a scavenger
Klingons,
rifle.
Humans and Malons. With only short-range sensors operational, we have been unable to locate their vessel since it departed.
That sucks.
However, we have detected a vessel nearby. While sensors indicate no life signs, we have detected a functioning power source on board. Our hope is that their computer systems are still operational.
It looks like some kind of bug.
And contain information about this area. The hazard team will transport.
Actually, in a way, it kind of looks like the transport from the Empire Strikes Back episode.
No life signs?
Yeah, I know. I want to get bashed for making a Star Wars reference in a Star Trek game, but I don't really care.
While your superstitious beliefs are quite illogical, Mr. Chell, caution is recommended. Your team leader, Lieutenant Foster, will now brief you on your specific mission objectives. Lieutenant?
All right. This is an information gathering mission. Minimal encounter probability.
Which means there's going to be tons of them.
The team will split up into 2 squads. Alpha Squad, my group, will beam into Control Room A. Ensign Monroe and Beta Squad will be transported to Control Room B. Our objective
Alpha
is
goes to A, Beta goes to B.
Teams locate a functioning terminal to extract any information we can and return to Voyager. In the unlikely case of hostile encounters, the technicians should be protected at all costs to ensure retrieval of this information. Any questions?
Sounds like a cakewalk.
Which means it's going to be hard as hell.
Quartermaster Oviedo in the equipment room. Gear up, then report to Transporter Room 1. Dismissed.
Alright. We just got a briefing of our next mission, and we're still kind of low on health. Visit the equipment room, pick up your weapons for the mission. Proceed to the transporter room with your team, and beam out to the away mission. Our first real away mission.
Man, data gathering? I was hoping for some action our first time out.
Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah, we haven't heard that line before.
I wonder how long those scavengers have been here.
I don't know. I'm surprised they managed to survive this long. I wonder where their ship is.
I wonder if we'll ever see them, or visit them. Or do anything with them. Here is your little thing, nothing really much you can do here, just push the button and it opens that. Nothing special about that. You can't really grab your uniform, change into it, or anything like that. You can't even close it once you talk to it. It just stays open for everybody else to get into. You can come over here and talk to a few of the other people.
I don't know, Alex. I have a bad feeling about this.
That's always a bad sign whenever somebody says that. There's nothing good ever comes of it. Okay. The equipment room, as you can see right here, is a little tour guide, as a directory, or like you'd see in a mall or something. The current position is right there in the shiny dot. We're just outside of Hazop's locker room and the briefing room. The equipment room is to the right, over there. There's also a holodeck behind it that you can use to test new weapons out. The lounge is over there. We'll go visit it another time. Right now we need to go get some weapons. So just mosey down this hallway. And all the weapons that you've picked up so far in the game will be mounted on the wall. As you can see there's a phaser, compression rifle, the scavenger rifle. We'll pick them all up, and Oviedo will give you some information about any new weapons that you might have acquired.
New sniper mode on a phaser rifle.
We already have.
Those scavenger guns might come in handy. They use dilithium crystal chips for a power source. Most ships use those crystals, so you should be able to find more to power the gun. The second trigger on it fires the energy grenades. be careful with those.
Now this brings us
If you want, you can test out your weapons in the holodeck here behind me.
We kind of already tested the scavenger rifle in the invasion when they attacked earlier, but I'll go ahead and go over it anyway. The scavenger rifle, as you can see, we'll go back to the Vaser rifle for a second, is blue ammo like I told you about when we were on the Borg ship, or the Borg simulation. The third type of weapon ammo is called dilithium crystals, like Oviedo said. They can't use the blue energy terminals to refill it. You can only refill it with pink dilithium crystals. I'll show you what those look like once we get on board the alien ship. I would go into the holodeck to test the weapons, but like I said, we already did that in the simulation, or when the scavengers invaded.
Yeah,
so we'll
Ken. They're just saving the best for last.
Okay. Somehow Beesman's voice came through a wall, even though I did not see him. So I go through the door, and nobody's here yet. What am I missing? Proceed to the transport room with your team. I guess you have to... Oh, there they are. My team goes and gets their weapons now. We'll just follow them. This is kind of a monotonous part of the game. Everybody has to pick up their weapon. And they don't pick up the entire group of weapons like you have. They just pick up one weapon. Like he picked up the phaser rifle. Everybody else obviously picked up the weapon already.
Sweet.
Already put in their transporter buffer. And now we watch them mosey to the transporter room. Slowly. Take your time, no rush. Do-do-do-do. I'm only recording here, that's all. Alright, ship through. Foster's already there, and Alpha Squad will go in first.
Energize.
They all stare at each other, and now Beesman and Cheng are staring at each other like, we're all gonna die! And now it's our turn. On the transporter
all set,
pad.
Alex.
Points for detail, you actually see the reflection.
Okay, ready to transport Team 2.
Entering new area.
Energize.
And here we go. Oh, and now we're beaming. And now we're on board the alien ship bug thing. Locate a functioning computer terminal to extract information.
All right. Let's see if any of these consoles are working.
We got fireflies.
I've never seen such a ship. It's almost like it's alive.
I think I found the data terminal. Just give me a minute to start the download.
While he's doing that, I'll show you. This is a weapon energy terminal. Not too dissimilar to what I showed you on the Borg simulation. Like I said, it's blue, so it helps your weapons from running. Our blue weapons are little... Oh no, they're full. Never mind. Now they're full. They weren't full when I was
Foster to Monroe.
Room,
We've
whatever.
tapped into a data terminal here and started the download.
Chell found one here too. He's accessing it now.
Over here is a health energy terminal, and it's gold.
Ambush!
Ambush.
What are these things?
What's going on over there?
Just start downloading.
Okay, I've got it. Starting download.
Uh-oh. That sounds bad. They set off some alarms here, it seems. Yeah, nothing could go. What the? Oh my god, it's the moth people! Ow! Defend the technician from the moth people, just keep shooting them. Luckily they stay in, they can only attack in melee range, so there's nothing to do except just keep them away from you and the technicians. I don't really think Chell can wait and be killed here, as in mostly they're coming after you. But oh, there's still more. I'm out of scavenger rifle ammo, so I'm going to switch to the suppression rifle. And where'd the last one go? Oh, I already got him.
Foster to Monroe, are you alright?
Yes, sir. They just stopped attacking a moment ago.
Same thing here.
I guess they got tired of getting shot.
Let's get out of here.
There's a slight problem there.
Of course there
Whatever
is.
alarm went off must have raised this thing's shields. We can't contact Voyager and we can't beam out. We need to regroup. We've done some scans and it looks like there's a junction point in Section 29.
Like I know where that is. Oh,
We'll
well, he
meet up
does.
there and figure out how to take these shields down. Good luck. Foster out.
Section 29 is through that door up there.
Great. How do we get up there?
This
What
way.
door? Of course, our technician has to walk. Take his slow, sweet time. Oh, that's gross. Find your way to Section 29 to meet up with Foster's team. It's a control panel. That door just magically appears and disappears. Fancy. Alright. Long, narrow hallway. Here we go. And autosave. Thank you. And just mosey down this tunnel. Don't worry, it's actually solid, despite how it looks. But it's not reflective. Keep on going down this tunnel. And oh look, more block people. Hey, see these generators here? These are actually where the moth people spawn from. So usually when you enter a new area, it's best to try to take as many of them out as you can, so you can see the different kinds. There's that up there. These little things here. They're different. They look different, but there is multiples of them in each room. It's best to try to take them out as quick as you can. At least when you can, it'll reduce the amount of bad people that'll come in. Or moth people.
They seem to have an isophasic signature similar to our own transporter technology.
Transporters?
And bad people, moth people. I can screw them out. Well, okay. Now go through this little teleporter thingy and poof. Yeah, watch your step when you come out of there. I've fallen off this thing a few times before. You look in the wrong way, you just step right off. That's never good. Okay, here comes some more. That's another generator. You shoot them, they won't be able to spawn from that anymore. Shoot that one on the ground over there, and they won't spawn from that one through there. Okay, there we go. Here comes some more. Usually they only spawn for a few seconds, so taking out the generators may not be necessary, but it reduces the amount of ammo you have to waste once you destroy the generator. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that lithium crystal, that's what one looks like. That one will refill the ammo that I cannot switch to because it's completely empty. Once we pick it up, now we have a little bit of ammo. The amount of ammo it gives back, it's just like in the terminals, will depend on your difficulty level. And the amount of consumption that the ammo uses depends on the weapon itself. Some weapons obviously will take more either pink or blue ammo than others. Here's a health energy terminal. We're going to fill up that. I'm going to switch to the expression rifle. I like it a little bit better against the moth people than the scavenger rifle. Let me go down this little hallway here.
That's the way to Section 29.
Somewhere down there, I guess, because he was looking at it. Through this door. There's a teleporter. I guess it takes us down there, or we can just jump off. I'm not really sure which. Yeah, it just takes us down there. Oh! More moth people. Shoot the generators. And that stops them. Another ammo crystal. Go through here. And see these up here? These are the generators. We're going to go ahead and shut them off first. Keep them from spawning. Switch to your phaser to save ammo. And hey, what? Uh-oh, that could be a problem. It looks like those little firefly things are restoring the...
Locked.
Where's the control panel?
Where'd they go? Oh, they can get to it. Okay, that's good. Maybe they won't do anything. Alright. Despite this, what this looks like here, this is actually a ladder, and they're restoring the generators after all. Well, so much for that theory. Okay. This, like I was saying, this is actually a ladder. So you climb up this thing, and you can eventually get over here. And we gotta go around. There's that control panel he was just talking about. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh, here it is. It freakishly opens. You talk to it, and it opens. It brings that teleporter down. That's back in the main room where we just were when we got attacked by the moth people the first time.
It's open.
And now we go back down to catch up with them. Jump on that platform there, and just go down somehow. There we go. Oh, moth people. Going to try to take down the generators here, because as you saw, the little fireflies kept restoring them. Not that many spawn in, but they do get mad pretty quick.
Monroe.
Thank you, Chelsea. Go through this door. Here's another open. There's some more moth people. And I'm out of ammo. And like I said, the phaser is good to back up because once you're out of ammo, that's the only weapon you have that actually replenishes its own ammo. Use these energy terminals here, health and weapon. Weapon terminal obviously went away because I had to completely refill it. No more spawning, so don't have to worry about shutting down the generators, and we move on through the next door. This is where the game really sets up like a real first-person shooter, going through hallways and fighting random enemies as they spawn and attack you. This brings back just the classic FPS feel, in my opinion. And more moth people, which you don't really see in any other FPS games, or any other ones, actually. Not even the sequel. Alright, I don't think any more spawn, but you can probably recognize the room now. This, like I said, is where we were when we first beamed in. But now that pedestal that was way up there is now down here, and we can go through it. Just like this. And now, we are up here, and down there is where we just were. So let's go through this door. And the next door.
Look out!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about these things. Alright. In this area, you've got two things to deal with. You see those mushroom-looking things on the tree-looking thing that I'm trying to shoot? They're launching little plasma balls or energy balls at us. We need to shoot them all, or they'll shoot at us like you see them doing right there. There we go. That should take care of most of them. Probably a couple more on the other side that we can't get to. And you see those floating jellyfish-looking things? Those are just like mines. They will approach you and explode when they get too close. So it's best to just shoot them all now. It just takes one shot to take them all down. When you can hit them, of course. If you miss them, then it takes two shots. Just like I did. Alright, oh, there's one up there. If you wanted the health energy terminal there, I'll probably use it once I get around there. Here's an ammo crystal. There's another one of those energy ball shooting things. Some more mines. Weapon energy terminal, use that. This is one level where you will need to use a lot of ammo, so don't be shy about going to pick up those energy terminals. You'll need them, especially the crystals. And grab this health energy terminal. As long as you keep the bat people, the moth people away from you, you shouldn't have to worry about taking too much health damage, but that is going to require a lot of ammo to keep them away from you, as they spawn a lot and they move very quickly.
Let's go!
Wait for me!
Alright, moving on to the next door, and look, another teleporter. Where will this lead? Let's find out right now. Another door. Alright, that was kind of anticlimactic. Oh, maybe not. Cutscene.
Where are they?
I guess this is section 29.
Sure this is the right place? Positive. Maybe the aliens got them.
Maybe they did. Oh, maybe not. There they are.
Looks like our scans weren't quite thorough enough.
Hey, Chell! I'm gonna jump! Catch me!
Stow it, crewman. Look,
That's
Monroe,
funny.
we've got to deactivate the shields before we can beam out. The data we downloaded from our console indicated there are 3 main sources we need to hit in order to do this. Your team should be
I'm
able
just
to
staring
take
back
out
at
the
him
main
like,
computer
alright, you're gonna tell me or you're
core
gonna stare at
through
you?
there. We'll take out the backup power systems up here. We'll meet up at the main power core and shut it down.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Good luck, Monroe. We'll meet you at the power core.
Hey, Chell, behind you!
Beason really gets a kick out of Scoryth and Chell. And it's funny when you look at it. Alright. Find and turn off the main computer core. The Firefly entities appear to be alive and will restore damaged objects, as we already figured out. Aliens can transport into a room through devices on the floors and walls, which we've used to destroy, like these things here. There's another ammo crystal. And we keep going through here. Those are the fireflies that we were talking about. Here's an health energy terminal. Go over here and pick this up. These really weird looking. They look like something you'd see underwater. Whatever. Okay. We go over here.
What is that?
Some kind of alien.
Ah, crap. Alright, you know what? I would try to do a slow introduction, but I don't have time because I'm under attack, so let's grab it. What? Oh, here's that one. I really don't remember them attacking that quickly, but just go pick up the weapon. Some of these bad people are shooting, so luckily this weapon can actually hit multiple targets in a close proximity, not too different from, say, a small shotgun. Especially with a secondary fire, it definitely hit anything in an arc. As you can see, it's pulsing in my hand because it's actually, like the rest of the ship, a living weapon. Pick up some health energy here. And the crystals don't respawn, so once you pick them up, they're used up. This weapon is pretty good in these areas because of the tight spaces. There's some blue energy for the blue energy weapons. The tight spaces would be really good for this weapon because it's kind of an art weapon. It's probably the closest thing you'll ever get to a shotgun. We're entering a new area now.
I've got point.
I bet you do. Nothing can go wrong at this point, right? Go on in here carefully, and here come the enemies. Downside to using the stasis weapon to take on the bad people, moth people. I don't know why I keep going back and forth on that. I guess they look kind of like both ways, a bat or a moth. Is it does use an incredible amount of ammo when it's fired. It uses six ammo, and that can wind up using up the lithium crystals really quick. Sounds like they've stopped. Alright, let's move on. Try to find some ammo for our weapons. Now, these things here, they kind of look like blue, they kind of look like the weapon energy terminals, but like the green the disc node looking things on the Borg ship, these are not actually weapons terminals because they don't do anything when you look at them. Typically the best way to know is if you look at it, if it tells you, then that's actually what it is. Now, look around here, I believe there's some lithium crystals if I remember right. Or maybe I remember wrong. Alright, so we'll just move on. We run out of ammo, no big deal. We still have two other weapons that'll work. Continue on down here. We'll run a little bit, get this passageway a little quicker. Ah, another cutscene.
Looks like another of those transporters over there.
All right, let's go.
Oh, she's dead.
No. What happened? She just disappeared.
That's what happens when she dies.
Some kind of energy field. From that pod.
There's no trace of Telsia. It's as if she was completely vaporized.
There was nothing we could have done, Chell. We better get a move on, or we might be next.